Hi everyone! Today I have prepared this kind of makeup look for you, and this is tutorial for. It is really dark and black and smoky, but also with some nice frosty purple and pink colors in it. If you'd like to know how I create it, keep watching. I've started with applying my base. I have chose to use liquid lipstick for this. It's some nice warm brown color, and it works really well. I applied it with a fluffy brush on top of my eyelids, top and bottom, and this is really nice and sticky base, and it makes sure that my eyeshadows will not crease and will not fade. Next I chose this kind of beautiful matte gray purpley color, and I have applied it all over my eyelids and my socket, moving back and forth with a big fluffy brush, and I kept on applying and reapplying and intensifying the color till I was happy with the result. Then I switched the brushes and I took the smaller one, and I have applied the same eyeshadow under my lower lid. Next I took a matte black color and I have applied it into the outer V's of my eyes, and I blended it. And I took also blending brush, slightly smaller than I have used previously, and this will create more depth into my eyes and make the whole look more gothy and darker. I have also darkened the sockets with this eyeshadow to create even more depth and more definition to my eyes. Now I switched back to the gray eyeshadow I have started with, and I'm blending the black with it. I make sure it's nicely diffused and there are no harsh lines, and the transition looks very smooth. And then I went in again with black to darken everything. And again with gray and blending. Then I applied black on my lower lids as well. I took matte white eyeshadow and I applied it directly under my eyebrows. went in again with my gray eyeshadow, and I make sure I blended everything nicely so there will be no harsh white lines. Next I took this beautiful cream eyeshadow. It's in a kind of purpley bluish color. It's from Maybelline, it's called Color Tattoo, and I have applied it onto moving parts of my eyelids, from the inner corner to the midway, I would say. And I first started with my finger, but then it got pretty bit messy, so I have switched to brush. Anytime I want my colors to be very vibrant and intense, I'm always using creamy eyeshadows as a primer, because it makes the colors really nice and they stick nicely and they don't crease and they don't fade and they don't blur all over the place. So I think this is really nice option. Next I took this pink Frosty purpley shiny shimmery color, and I have applied it on top of the creamy eyeshadow I have used earlier. I was layering it on top of each other, layer after layer, till I get the nice intense color which I wanted. And I switched from using brush to my finger and back in brush again, so the color got really intense. And this is nice to use slightly different eyeshadow than I have used as my primer, because then it gives more two-dimensional look, so it's not flat pink or flat purple, but it's something in between. And then again I took the gray and I have blended everything. Then I took a shimmery plum color and I have applied it onto the bottom lids, from the inner corner to the outer corner, to intensify and to add more color. And again with black. Next I took a black eye pencil and I have lined my top lash line with it. I have also lined my bottom lash line with it, although I didn't go into waterline. Next I took a black eyeshadow and a smaller stiff brush, and I have applied this eyeshadow on top of the pencil line, and I blurred it and smudged it slightly. Then I applied again the plum eyeshadow slightly lower to make my eyes appear bigger. Next, I removed all fallouts with a clean brush. Then I took my foundation, it's from Mary Kay, Time-Wise, and it's really amazing foundation because it makes sure that my skin is hydrated and it takes care of my skin, and it also covers really decently. I don't apply too much of foundation because I really don't like the thick layers, just nice one, just a thin layer all over the face. Next I took a concealer, again from Mary Kay. And I applied it on the places where I need more coverage. Next I took whatever was left on the brush from my liquid lipstick. I have applied as a base and I contoured my face with it. Next I set my foundation with translucent powder, it's also from Mary Kay. Next I took a light beige eyeshadow and I have blended everything under my eyes to avoid having really dark circles or panda eyes effect. And I went again with a black to intensify everything. Now the plum shadow again. I like to apply red tone eyeshadows really low under my eyes to give it some kind of spooky, sick effect. I really like that. I brush my eyebrows through to get rid of any foundation or powder who might be on it, and then I fill them in with the black eyeshadow. I like to make my brows really black and really thin and really arched, like some kind of Disney villain. I applied the Rimmel mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Then I applied the black liquid lipstick on my lips. It's from LA Splash, it's called Venom. Next I took the plum eyeshadow again, which I have applied under my eyes, and now I put it in the center of my lips to give it a more fun shimmer look. Then I took the Frosty pink eyeshadow, which I have on the center of my lids, and now I put it in the center of my lips to make it even lighter. Next I took a medium brown eyeshadow and I have contoured my face with it. So this is the final look. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't yet. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!